In this code sample, we define a simple controller. We just define a class. Its name is simple controller. It's a class that extends ci_controller. Here, within this class, we define the method showPage, which means that now we have a controller. Its name is simple controller, and it has one action. Its name is showPage, which means that we can send a HTTP request that will be handled using this controller and this action by trying to access this URL address. Here we refer localhost, the port where the HTTP server is working, the name of the web application, which is actually the name of the folder in which we keep all files. It is a folder within the htdocs folder. Then we refer index.php and specify the name of the controller, the name of the action, and we can optionally specify a specific value that we want to be passed over to the show page action. So let's specify a product and see what happens. Now if we check the controller, we can find in the beginning a code snippet that takes care of those cases in which the last value that is passed over right after the action is a name of a file that doesn't exist. Actually, we expect in this very specific code sample that the text specified after show page is actually a name of a specific PHP file within the folder pages within views. So if we specify a contact, for example, in this code sample we expect to have a contact.php file within pages within views. So here we check to verify that the file exists, and if it doesn't, then the response will be an error message code 404. But let's say that the last text is indeed the name of one of the files within pages. What happens then? So first we have a $data array, and an array in PHP is actually a collection of key value pairs, and using the $data we can pass over data from the action to the view. In this case, here you can find the code responsible for creating a view composed of 3 files. First, there is the file, its name is header within a template, header.php. This file is responsible for the top part. We also have footer.php, and here you can find the code responsible for including the output of each one of these 2 files. Here we have a code responsible for showing the view, which is the output of the file. Let's say, for example, if we pass over services, then there is services.php file within pages, and here we take care of including the output of that file in the output the user get. $data, the array we use in our controller, the key value pairs it includes will be available as simple variables in each one of those files that function as views or kind of template part of the view. So for example, if we specify over here that we want to have the key value pair company and life Michael, then we will be able to access $company as over here. Very simple. Products, so we get the output of this file, and so on. As you can see, is actually the default. So if we don't specify anything, we get the output of this specific PHP file.